Hi, Daddy. What you doing?
What you doing the regatta shuffle right now? Oh, a little scullin'. Let's scoop it. Some cold style and take. Let's go.
Puffy, Diddy, saying I'm sorry, crying, apologizing. Is it genuine? Should we believe it? I don't know. I might need a woman's help on this one.
Hey,
What's up,
hey,
Ants?
hey.
Have you
What is
seen the
up,
video?
Dyson?
I'm good. You seen the apology?
Yes, I did.
Did you believe it?
Nope.
Why not?
It's how many years too late? When did that
Hmm.
happen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And before the video came out, he made a public statement saying that it's all false. It's not true. He will be vindicated. Time will tell. Time did tell, though.
Time
Time did
definitely
tell.
told.
Yeah,
I
it did.
mean, before we get like deep dive into Puff Daddy, because I didn't bother to venture into his entire life story. I mean, most people know Puff Daddy off the bat. I
Mm-hmm.
often thought of Puffy, and this is as a young entertainer, as a songwriter, as a creative. I always thought as Puff Daddy as a, how do I say this and be politically correct? So he doesn't, I don't want to defame him more than he is doing it to himself,
Okay.
right? But
Mm-hmm.
I never got why he was relevant to the music videos, to the music, to the actual creative. He was always the person who was just next to the talent.
Correct.
You understand what I'm
Jumping around
saying?
in the video. Yes.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
But as I understand now, being a more mature artist and a creative, the business end is even more important than the creative end when it comes to not to making songs or making art, but when it comes to making money.
Right.
And creatives often suffer in the business aspect of the industry. So now I understand what Puffy's relevance was, right?
Right. In the background.
In the background.
Right.
I get that he may, I don't know him, but he may have been the person who was making the deals. And here's the vibe I got. Let me share this with you. And you can tell me if
Okay.
you agree.
All right.
He always gave me that talk a lot person who presents himself as more important than he even believed himself to be.
Yes.
However, however, given what I just said, he was very important if he was the person striking the business deals. I also never saw Puffy as a girl's damn sugar,
Right.
right?
He didn't seem like a ladies' man. No, he didn't.
No, no, he didn't
No.
seem like a ladies. Nor did it seem
Mm-mm.
like girls was even interested in him like that.
No.
So we speak about this often on the show about how men get girls, and I never no. Puffy was never a producer. Like he never created it. As far as I'm concerned, he never created anything. If he was in the studio, he probably was saying, "Man, you should say is instead of the." You know what I mean? Like people who
Right.
do stuff like that, right?
Uh-uh.
But what I'm saying is, so you're right, Ruckus. What I'm saying is, he would have to speak himself up at these tables or in these meetings. He would have to say,
Right.
I have this artist and I have this and I have that. And the same thing when it comes to getting girls, because this whole situation with this apology has to do with a woman, right?
Mm.
Apologizing for his behavior with this woman, and he would have to have sold himself to females as being big
That
money.
guy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got that cash flow. Speaking about big money and cash flow,
A show ain't a show. I know I
Lord,
disappointed y'all last week
let's
because I
get it
couldn't
over
bless
with.
y'all with all this last week, but I'm here. So right now I ain't running nothing. I'm here. Let's go.
All right, here you go. so, so- so- yeah, I love the entrance. So yeah, I mean, Ans, given what I said just now about Puffy, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to reiterate that I have a respect for him on the business end because it seems like almost everything he's touched has been successful. I don't know about the failures, but he's had a lot of successes
Right.
with the liquor, with the liquor. This lady Cassie, she fine, she's gorgeous,
Yeah,
right?
gorgeous girl. Mm-hmm.
And Biggie and Mace and all the other people that he brought up,
Black
really
Rob,
successful dude.
112, everybody.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I forgot about 112. They was it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
112 was
So
jamming.
yeah, so the dude has been successful, but here he is now apologizing to the world,
Agreed,
basically.
Ruckus.
Buff used to take verses from.
Agreed. Facts.
Yeah, I don't even remember Puffy singing. That's how irrelevant he was to the creative process. It was never believable to me. He was always that person. I
Exactly.
mean,
He was an executive producer, bro.
yeah,
Not actually a producer. Executive is the one that pays for the producer to do the stuff.
paying for the stuff, and I
Yeah,
respect
that's
that.
all it is.
But this apology now for what he did to Cassie, which is what we know about, and we know allegedly he's done so many other things, and apparently, I don't know if it's official, but he's seemingly on the run from the law. And I do know that the what is it, the FBI,
FBI
or
raided his
yeah, they
house.
in March, which is just less than 2 months ago,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's a rich black man. And just like our last show, I gave us an F simply because we got rich, successful black men out there doing the most flipping nonsense.
Oh, garbage.
I like how you say that. Lord garbage.
Mm-hmm.
So what is this? Ruckus can't respect Puff's business mind when all he did was copy Clive Davis' predatory ways. Well,
But you know what?
the bank account.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. That's all I had to say.
I'm kind of half on Ruckus, and Ruckus is my boy. You know that. I kind of half, not half ass, half on that comment right there, because you can copy somebody's business model and still fail.
True.
Agreed.
So it has to have a lot to do with the individual, that when you copy that business model, either to innovate or put a little bit more into it so it's successful, because it doesn't necessarily have to be the same result just because you copy it.
I agree.
Fact.
What? What?
Ah,
So let's get it. Let's get into why his eyes was all puffy. I wanna see if we could.
My eyes almost get puffy just now. Shit.
But I want to speak. I want to speak again. A man is being highlighted. A successful black man is in the media, and I want to see. I want to see if he can be saved. To be honest with you,
you honestly, I thought he was gonna lie and say it was AI. Truly. Truly. Truthfully, that's what I thought.
I didn't think of that angle, but yeah, I can see him saying some shit like that.
Right?
I think it's
especially
just
day and age.
Yeah.
That's an option.
Yeah.
I think that would have been a bad move. I think it's
but
a bad move to go ahead.
Did you all hear the story behind that whole tape? Like, that happened in 2016, allegedly.
Right.
And he allegedly paid somebody to take the tape when that actually happened. I think 50 grand. He paid somebody to give him the tape.
Oh wow!
Somehow, it's back
still
out
got
there.
out.
You know what?
Whoever sold it must have copied it first. That would have
Right.
been smart on their
Very
part.
smart. Very smart. I was
Right.
getting more than 50 grand out of his bitch ass. They didn't know.
Seriously.
Let's.
Straight
I
And
up.
you know
wanna.
what?
Go ahead.
And he probably said no.
We didn't hear that. You broke up when you said about.
I said the copy may have tried to extort him for more money, and he may have said
Right.
no.
Said no. Right. Right. Yeah. Let's let's speak to the men for a second. The men that are out here doing whatever they feel they they can do, um, not controlling their tempers. Hold on. Let me break down the video first before I even go there. Because a man is just a man. A being is just a being. You can only take so much before you snap. And once you snap and then anger becomes you, you have much less control of your actions. That's scientific. When you get angry, you get dumb, right?
Right. Yeah.
Um, and in the video, it's seen where he's the young lady is running, trying to get into an elevator. She has a bag. She has her hair herself covered, and he bum rush the girl, throw her down
With a towel.
with a towel wrapped around. That means, and I don't want anyone to hate on me for how my brain thinks, but I try to
Oh,
figure
God.
out
Well,
puzzles
let's hear
all the
this.
time. So saying that's what happened. He's out in the towel. He grabs the bag, and then he grabs her and tries to drag her back to the room. That's the gist of it. Now here's my questions. Why are you in a towel? Okay, you must have been in the shower. If
He
she
was
was
in the bed.
afraid, yes. He may have been, no, he must have been in the bed or in the shower. No, he had to be in somewhere where he couldn't see her
Naked.
leave.
You
Oh,
could have
right.
been drunk passed out after a little session with her too.
Yeah, but he couldn't see her leave. She would have
Right.
left,
She was sneaking out.
sneaking out. So in
Right.
my mind, he's probably in the shower. That's why
Mm-hmm.
he's her access to a towel and he's naked because he's in the shower. She heard the water
Right.
running, figured it was time to make a break. Now, if she's getting away, this is another thing that stood out to me. He went for the bag, and it seemed to be an afterthought to drag her back. So my mind was thinking, what's in this bag?
Phone, keys,
Close.
things, money, things she could
Couple
Honey.
use to get
couple
away.
couple $1 million.
It may not even be, I mean, I don't think it was millions. I think it was anything that she's able to use to get away from him.
You know what's so funny that um do you all and don't get me wrong here, I'm not condoning P. Diddy, because Lord knows I hate that dude. I don't even like Biggie, straight up. All right. Nor do I like Tupac. I'm a Wu Tang fan. I'm a Mobb Deep fan. I'm that side of things. Anyway, with that out the way,
Fair enough.
That's not.
um,
I'm not information, so I don't have a preference.
right. Anyway, like I was
But go
saying,
on.
does anybody know of Cassie's previous relationship before she got with Puffy? You know who she was with for a very short time that was
Oh,
given
I.
her
Mhm.
everything? Ryan Leslie. Any of y'all know who Ryan Leslie is?
I don't know who that is.
The name sounds familiar.
Ryan Leslie was one of the Ryan. Here you go, buddy. Ryan Leslie is one of the few artists in the early 2000s that actually went independent before independent was a thing.
Mm,
Okay, so
okay.
before all of these artists start putting this stuff on iTunes, he was on that. So at
Mm,
this very point in time in life, as in 2024, Ryan Leslie owns many tech companies. His business is going there, touring company. He owns a lot.
mm-hmm.
All I'm simply trying to say is sometimes you have to overlook the lifestyle and get with the one that actually cares for you for real, for real.
For
Because
real,
you
for
have
real.
to understand as a female, when you're dealing with someone at that level of P. Diddy back then and even somewhat now, the stories that you've been hearing about him, they gotta be somewhat true. And I understand, if you're afraid to leave because X, Y, and Z may happen, because he got the money to make things happen to you.
Hmm.
He's proven that. But at some point, you gotta stop. Not all now. You gotta stop chasing the lifestyle, the glam and glitter, and go for the guy that actually cares for you.
Mm.
So I'll add. Well, I don't know if I'll be added to it, but
Mhm.
9 times out of 10, these guys don't show their monster until you're in there.
But you
So
know what,
I
Ant?
feel
And
like,
go ahead, go ahead.
but yes, there's a lifestyle that came with him, but I feel like whatever he was doing to woo her, it all seemed
Mhm.
like a good package. He's a
Yeah.
sweet
Absolutely.
guy,
Yeah, of course.
and and he's a mogul.
Hmm.
So
Yep.
I for her to get in, you know,
Yeah.
Right.
show her glitz and glamour, people something. I don't think he was being like how he ended up being in the beginning.
Right.
You
She
know,
definitely was in a trap.
right?
She
Yeah,
was
yeah,
trapped.
definitely in the trap. You're
She was
definitely,
trapped. So
definitely in the trap.
this I'm sorry and this apology that has come way too late.
Bullshit.
Um,
Straight
yeah,
bullshit.
and I mean, you have countless movies of women staying in these um horrific
Yeah, in tumultuous relationships.
Big word.
relationships.
Big word. 10.5.
Tumultuous. Okay. Um,
This guy, this guy.
yeah, and then the Stockholm syndrome. Actually, falling in love with your captor, and this feeling of not being able to exist without the lifestyle,
Hmm.
the fail. You have all of this happening, and which sadly is so much of a red flag in today's modern world, where you realize that not every man is like that, and it kind of makes it hard on men who really and truly, who may be, I don't know who Ryan Leslie is, but maybe let's say he's a nice guy, and a nice guy working hard to be successful, has genuine interests for a person, wants to get to know them and fall in love with them, but doesn't get it because somebody else has more money. Um, Maybe. I don't know if that was the case, right?
Mm.
See what JP is saying. But yeah, men feeling as though they could do whatever they want and simply say I'm sorry when they can't, when everyone finds out about it.
Agreed,
And
They
brothers.
probably had to.
Hans, your audio cutting in and out.
Even now, can you guys hear
no,
No,
me?
it
you're
seems
good.
to now. Just when you say
You good.
important stuff, it cut out.
I no, I was saying to Ruckus, he may have had those people sign NDAs.
Hmm. I think so. I think so. I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so I'm speaking to the power of men, and even some women, I'm sure. Um, but then when you get exposed and an apology comes out, I want to break down what an apology is. And this is the scary part, is that the devil knows how to do good.
Before you even go to that apology, Dyson, you all
Go
remember
ahead.
when the feds raided his house, right? P Diddy.
Yep. I was there.
Do you know? Do you know he
I was
came
there.
out? He came out shortly after that and say all the allegations is false as far
That's what
as
we were.
him
Yeah,
doing it. He came out and said that.
yes, he did. His son even put a song out.
Right. So for him to come with this apology now that he already was saying that X, Y, and Z wasn't true, it says a
Right.
lot about his character, bro.
Does.
Yeah. I mean, and it came too quickly. I think the apology has come too fast. He said some key things though, and this is why I say the devil knows how to do good. Because if you break down, what an apology should look like, he may have done the same thing I did, which is go right to Chat GPT,
Hey, shut that dog
GPT,
up, man.
and say, how to make an apology.
GPT.
Because he got the check marks. I mean, not saying that he's not genuine, right? Like someone said, he has been to acting school, but then that's besides the point. It's like when someone apologizes, you still have to listen to the apology, right? Um,
Yeah.
so understanding what you did wrong, you can't run from a video like that. You can, it's plain to everyone. So you have to now understand. He understands what he's done wrong, and his apology spoke directly to the Cassie situation. It spoke directly to that video, which means that there's no admission of anything else. Y'all
Yeah.
could say whatever y'all want to say about, because he's being like, they chasing him on a whole bunch of things. Sex trafficking. I said the wrong word. Ex trafficking. All sorts of things, right?
Whatever they chased them on, I believe.
Yeah,
All of it.
whatever they,
Same.
yeah. But he speaks specifically to that video,
It's trying to try.
which kind of like,
Brock is the young generation, man. You know how they go. They don't know how to do anything and keep it to self. The minute
But
they
he
do it, they gotta
probably did
throw
what
it on
his dad.
social media.
He
Yeah.
did what his
Yeah.
daddy tell him to do.
Yeah.
yeah. Point number two, after understanding what you did wrong, is being remorseful. And his apology seems very remorseful. He says
Oh,
he's
really?
sorry. Yeah, he says he's sorry. He
You mean he
says he
hit
was
the right?
wrong. He hit the right points. The next point is to make amends. Now this we have to say there was a quick settlement in regards
You mean
to,
the first go round?
Yep, less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
yes, the first round. It was
That
a
shows
quick
guilt.
settlement. So it shows, but he make amends. He made amends pertaining to what was requested, and the young lady has been free to live her life with her new family, right? No,
Yep.
Yeah.
And it makes me
right?
wonder if the trainer saw stuff. Like, it makes me wonder if he was kind of like her savior in a sense. Because the guy
Yeah,
she's married to now is a trainer.
right,
My my
right.
whole- my, my whole thing is this too.
Y-
At the level of P Diddy money, how do you? Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
What? What?
How do you let Coochie, first of
mhm.
all, get you that riled up
I don't
to
think
the
that's what
point?
it is.
Huh?
I don't think that's what it is, you know.
What do you
I
think it is?
think I think it's just a control thing. I
What do
think
you
that
think?
he got where he felt that what he says
Yeah.
anybody should listen to. People need to do what he say, whether it's a
But
female or a. I also heard he blew up some guy's cars. I don't think it's just Coochie got him riled up. I think it's I got money. You do what I say.
Yeah.
but here's the thing though. Even let's just say hypothetically speaking that is allegedly true. Still though, I mean,
Hmm.
you could pretty like I said, maybe it's just the way JP thinks. I don't know, but I can't see myself doing that to anybody, even
I
without
Hmm.
agree.
money. Like I don't know. I just don't get it. Like
So it's him.
that
It's who
boggles my
he
mind.
is. It's
It
who he
boggles my
is.
mind.
Hmm.
Yeah, it boggles my
I
mind.
feel the
See,
key to
you
do
said something
whatever he
important and you
wants.
cut out again, Hans. You cut out. You keep
You
cutting out.
said the key. She was saying it again. The key is what? The key is
I
what?
said that out
See,
like I no, not
see,
again.
right, Dyson, right? You
Keep
cutting
You
out,
didn't
man.
trying.
cut out.
You get it. Yeah. But go ahead.
Have
I
a
can read
right.
your lips. Go ahead. Just go
What I
slow.
was saying, I
Uh huh.
think that this is who he is. But when he got the status of the money, he felt like he had the key to do whatever he wanted to do. Where
Yeah.
he could
I just
find
sign
a
language for
business
you.
man, where he felt like it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's obvious. Because I mean, it's so hard
Come here.
to judge these things when you're not that person. So it's two people who know exactly what went on. It's him and Cassie, or him and whoever he did it to, right? Because now more people are coming out and saying that he's done this and he's done that. Um, and the difficulty is, there's always going to be that thought in the back of any normal thinking person that maybe they after his money, right? Especially if he's coming online and apologizing to the world for his behavior, which is
Right.
the last point of saying sorry, which is going and sinning no more, like doing better. And
Right.
who's to say now, with this being so fresh after the apology, he says that he's a changed man. He says that he's done therapy.
Come on,
He's
bro.
That's
You
what he
don't. You
said.
not listen. There's a difference between being genuinely sorry and just
Hmm.
sorry because you get caught.
Correct. Because why didn't he apologize when she initially filed that court that court order? Why didn't he apologize then? Why did
It's a
he
big
call her a
difference,
liar?
bro. There's a big difference. So don't fall for the bullshit from him. He got caught, is exposed, is out there, and he must do what every artist of his caliber or mogul of his caliber must do, which is save face. That's all it is. All right, it's all right, all
Yeah.
right. This is a weird Sunday. You need to stop agreeing with me, please. Throw a monkey wrench. Throw a monkey wrench into it right quick so it can get back to regular. Let's
I
go.
agree. I agree with some of the things you're saying today. I gotta give you that.
What
JP
should
for the win.
happen? What should happen in these type situations, though?
I wish he still
Like,
could have gotten arrested. I wish the statute of limitation wasn't already passed.
Hmm.
let's talk about
But
that statute of limitation. How long is it? Let me
I don't
Google
even
that.
know. I'm not
Let
sure.
me Google.
And I
I'll
think this
Google
happened
it.
in
It happened in what?
in California.
he's in Cali or New York.
No, no, but that incident happened in California because I saw the LAPD or
Right,
someone
right,
posted.
right. The hotel incident.
Right, yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
It is important to note that there is a statute of limitations for criminal charges in California assault cases. In some assault cases, you have 1 year to report the attack to the police. However, most
For
felony
domestic
Mm.
assaults
violence.
carry a 3 year statute of limitations. So between 1 and 3 years,
So in what wait, but maybe that's because that was rape. I wonder what it says about rape. Because I was gonna they
let
tried
me
Bill
see.
Cosby happened when he was a young man.
Yeah, wow. Let me see. I'll Google it. 10 years.
For rape?
10 years. Yeah. Uh huh.
That was more than 10 years,
Sex
Mark.
crimes against minor. Okay, wait. Victim age against prosecution is possible until the victim reaches their 40th birthday. So if it's a minor, they have until they reach 40 years of age. But these laws change depending on who's in office,
And who the
who's
crime
guilty
was
of what.
against.
Yup. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Ruckus. I don't need Google. I have Ruckus. My bad. My bad.
Did you hear what I said, Dyson?
Say that again.
I said these laws and rules also change depending on who the victim was. I said, keep in
Mhm.
mind, Cassie is
Right. Yeah, Cassie. You cut out when you said, but I think you said that Cassie is
woman of
a
color.
woman of color. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So let me
That's
ask you this:
Okay.
what do you feel about the new girl who P Diddy was with, Young Miami?
I don't think they were really in a relationship.
No, no, no. What I'm saying is, do you feel as if now the cat out the bag, as far as a video, she got something to come out with also? Because once the bandwagon starts going, boy,
I
sometimes
doubt
there ain't
it.
no stopping. Huh?
I doubt it. I don't think she's gonna be on the side of accusing him,
Mm.
you know? Because I feel
Mm-hmm.
like the two of them have to be popular because her music is trash.
She's trash, but good.
Ouch.
No,
I,
She's trash, bro.
I
All
don't
around.
disagree. You know,
I don't know who you're talking about, but
anytime
I know
her
it's.
and Diddy were together,
Tyson, hold on. What? This is Twilight Zone right now.
she
Eh?
was trending. Lord God.
This is Twilight.
I,
This is Twilight Zone. It's
I
like
trying to
my
read.
hey. It's like my boat passed through the Twilight Zone, and now all of a sudden, what the heck,
I trying to read her lips, but I did see her agree. Hold on.
man?
she agree again. That's must see the 8 times for the
Tell you
show.
what, guys. I gotta go back through the Twilight Zone that way. I'm gonna sink my boat
Let me check the
myself.
back. Let me check the back of this computer. Hold on 1 second.
Please, this is the Matrix right now. Eh?
It's real life.
Jeez.
It's real life.
Oh my God.
But what were you saying, Hans? Get that point out. You remember?
No, I was saying that the girl who we're talking about, one half of the City Girls, um, I feel like her and him had an agreement, you know, to make her more popular. Because every time they were seen together, she was trending. They were trending. Outside of that,
Yeah,
she wasn't really trending.
yeah, agreed.
You know what I mean? And he got her the little talk show
I'm saying agreed.
and so on
Stop.
so forth. And I also think she was a good. So they both got something out of it. None of you may agree with me, but I feel like
Mm-hmm.
she got popularity out of it, and
Which
he
one is
had
it?
a cover out of it. Because
Is it? Oh,
I
Young
feel
Miami.
like
You did say
Diddy's
Young
not.
Miami.
I don't. Yes, I just don't think he's really into women. I think he hate women.
Ooh,
I,
that's a. Is that the CM show? Let me see.
you know what?
Yeah.
Sad to say, I actually, oh boy, I about to drown for this. I actually agree
What?
with Ants on this.
Look at this. Well,
I about
well,
to drown.
if it's one thing Puff Daddy did today
I actually agree with that. I think he ate women for
was
real.
bring two titans together
See?
in agreement. So that's a good thing that Puffy did today. The
I don't,
titans
hey,
agree,
Dyson,
y'all.
I don't even want this boat no more. I gotta buy a new boat.
Oh
The hell with this boat. I sinking this myself.
my God. Mm-mm.
Shit.
Damn, that's what
Dr.
this girl said.
Kekazad, where are you, bro? I need you.
Yo, Ruckus, is this lyrics in a song or is this something that she stated just out loud? Because I mean to say that she is a you know what, a garden tool, and has the line, "Your girl has morals, I have millions." See why I give us people a F, a
Mom, but
big
everybody
fat F.
in Miami, you can group a whole group of women on that lack of.
You know what it is, Ant? Hold on.
But that's your girl, though.
All right.
Y'all gotta go check her.
All right. For the algorithms, guys. Let me go out on a limb and say this. All right. Sometimes, right, us men, this pay very close attention now. Sometimes
I swear.
us men, we group y'all all together because of this answer. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the vast majority in nowadays world, 2024, 2022, 23, they kind of all agree. It's kind of like if you see a group of lions coming down the road, right? You ain't
Mm-hmm.
going to try to sit there and pick out which one will eat you. You get what I'm saying, right? Or you
Yeah,
don't?
it's lions coming. Just lions
Lions
coming.
Not
coming.
with the.
So we
Yeah.
gonna judge them all as hungry lions. We need to get the fuck up out of here.
Yep.
It's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. If y'all in the street and y'all see a group of male lions coming through, y'all ain't gonna actually say, you know, oh, that one over there, he's cute like JP, so he probably would be the best one. Y'all ain't gonna say that. Y'all gonna say every last of our woman is a beast like Dr. Kent Passad. Let's get the hell up out of here. And Dyson Knight. Right?
That's true. That's
It's
true.
true. I'm just saying. You're not gonna. You can't. It's hard nowadays to distinguish um who has the right intentions versus everyone that's in the same group, and that goes for both sexes, male and female. It's hard. So when we speak, we don't speak from the perspective of, oh, we condemn every last one of y'all females from 1 to 100. But let's be honest, out of 100% of females, what we see on a daily basis
On
in
social
our
media.
face constantly, maybe be on social media, maybe in public, they kind of look like they siding in that direction. That's all I'm trying to say. Agreed?
I wanted to, yeah, I agree.
That's all I'm saying.
I want to get to the point of like what should happen in this situation now, um, with Puffy versus the world in terms of him. Is there any route towards him being accepted again?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think he, I don't think he's going to jail though. I don't think he's going to go to jail.
No, I don't think he'll go
I
to
just don't
jail.
see it.
But I change.
You think you're gonna see change from him?
No.
No. Status is going to change.
That one word. Let me watch your lips when you say it again. Say it again.
I think his status is going to change. It will never be the same.
Yeah. So he about to be Chris Brown, basically.
No, you
I,
know.
I
I
see what you
think
did there,
Chris
Mr.
got a
Knight.
But only thing saving,
I
only
think
saving. Go ahead.
I think it's different for Chris. I think it's
Why?
different for Chris because I think there are more people who are forgiving of Chris because the two of them were in a fight. He
That's a damn good. That's
wasn't
two
chasing her
points.
down.
That's
And
true.
Chris
That's true.
Brown was closer
Facts.
to a Chris Brown was more of a kid than a 40-something-year-old man chasing a girl and beating her up.
Another fact.
Yeah.
Another fact. But
Yeah.
my point was only that they basically
You
derailed his entire
know,
career.
so
Yeah. Ah, Lord. Okay. Um.
he's still selling out arenas. He's
Oh Lord.
still, yes, that's,
We
hold
just
on,
Oh.
we
he's
just
muted
sad that
again.
we can't. Yeah. We just sad that we can't hear everything you say, Nance. So
Hold on.
we're gonna. Okay. All right. All right. All right. There, Nance.
Hold on, guys.
Let me try this
All
JP
right.
is number one. Hey, Dyson, JP is number one.
No,
JP
but
is number one.
that's some solid points, though. I'd saying the difference between Ray and CB in general, because I mean, I'm talking about that's even outside of. But I'll just say it. He is nowhere near what I think he would have been had it not happened to him. Had they not blacklisted him,
Chris
because
Brown of it.
yeah, Chris
Yeah,
Brown
I think
definitely
so.
was the
I
next
think so.
Michael Jackson,
Absolutely.
I
point blank. Like he was there, but now he's more like
Man,
he's a A-list
I'm popping and
entertainer.
locking. I'm popping and locking in here. Like, see, in and then out and in and out and happen, man. Come on.
So
even now.
there's no
Yeah,
redemption for
even now.
Puffy.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. For me, everything looks normal.
You
Yeah,
stuck.
that's cool.
Listen, you can hear us.
Yeah.
You can see us.
Yes.
You stuck on the screen like this. This says JP is number one.
Don't worry about it, guys. Just keep going. It'll come back in eventually. Stay on your
Oh,
Wi-Fi. Just stay on your Wi-Fi. You good? Um, what was I gonna say? Okay, no redemption for Puff Daddy. Um, but what can the law do? And that's the law, the people too do to
hit his
Right.
pocket.
discourage others from doing this type nonsense. Discourage rich men from abusing people simply because they have wealth and
Let
power.
everybody Every single lady who files a lawsuit wins.
No.
But a lot of y'all lying though.
All of y'all lying though.
But he still
No.
deserve it.
So so what you're
Yeah.
trying to say is believe all women?
No. What I'm
Okay.
trying to say, Tyson asked what could help
What
deter
can help deter?
rich men from doing what Diddy did. So I said hit him in his pockets because he can't get arrested. So
Right.
what else can they do except hit him in his pockets?
Hit him in his
But
pocket.
you know what
And
that you know what that go ahead.
he lied.
But you know what
Everybody
that
is going to the women who are accusing him.
creates though? And once again, I can see where you're coming from, but what that creates is a situation with people that's not even going down like that just to get money from someone.
I agree with you. And even when I saw, just listen, even when I saw Cassie's post that she made, there was a part of it that she said where, um, I'm just going to paraphrase, where she said, people need to start believing the victims the first time. And I
Mm.
was rolling with her until she said that because I'm like, okay, now some of these girls be lying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But in Diddy's situation, because he blatantly lied, no one is gonna think these women are lying.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yep. And
He
from
did.
this point forward, whatever comes out on him, people are gonna automatically believe it.
Correct. Correct.
It don't even matter.
No.
It don't even matter. They can come out that he's a space alien. They gonna believe it.
Correct.
All because of him coming out right after the lawsuit saying that everybody's lying on him. All he do is love people. No, I changed my name to Brother Love and all this other
Yeah.
stupid shit. What he's saying. Then only come to find out a videotape research from 2016. You're trying to stomp a girl out.
Man, honestly speaking, y'all, I think that if when that initial petition came out from Cassie, I think that if Diddy came out and said, yes, I paid her, because this was a dark time in my life, blah, blah, blah. I'm
Yeah.
changed now.
Yeah.
That video never even had power to need to be leaked because he didn't lie back then.
There you go, Ruckus. Another rap goat is next. You know what it is? Jay-Z. Mark my word.
Oh. I've been
Oh,
hearing a little
I
thing here
said,
and
mark
there.
my word. You all
I've
hear it
been
today
hearing
from
a
me.
little thing here and there.
Jay-Z is next to be thrown under the bus or whatever the hell you want to call it. Mark my word. Why?
I,
All these people have been in power. You all gotta understand. What age were you all when Biggie was popular?
what
I
year was he?
can't remember.
What year or what age were you when Biggie first come out and he was like, oh, when you first started having Bad Boy?
I can't remember what year that was, so
That's
I
what I'm
can't
saying.
say what age I was, but I
I'm
probably
gonna
was
tell you. I'm
in
gonna tell you what year it was. It was
college.
1994.
94.
Oh,
I was at high school then.
94.
Okay.
I was
94.
three.
You was 3 years
1994.
old.
I
You was
was
in
three.
you was in
So check this
preschool
out, right? So
then.
from 1994 to now, the only popular people on that label is P
Oh,
Diddy. Y'all
90,
ever thought of that?
92, Rocket
Sorry,
said.
92.
That's yeah.
And
Oh,
look here, and here's another thing: the majority of artists that signed to P Diddy died. Biggie's dead. Black Rob is dead. They would do those things. Whoa. Um, a
I know,
couple of
right?
dudes ended up in jail. You understand? Kim Porter, his ex-wife, is dead.
I need them to check into that.
You understand? Like and not only that, everybody that had dealings with him never come out on top. He's the only one that remains on top from then even to now. So Craig Mack, there you go, dead. So you have to
And
look into all these things.
I think Shine was blamed
Shine was
after the
blamed.
time.
See, there you go. Loon, it was in prison for something else. Like all these people that was Mace, the only one that got away was Mace. Mace cut it
Tyson.
short and left.
Mm-hmm. God
112,
save his life.
112 went bankrupt. What's
Wow.
that group that he called that was Last Train to Paris or whatever that stupid ass group was? They went bank. Everybody that deals with him goes bankrupt or dead.
Not him though.
Not him, exactly. I'll be sure almost died, exactly. See,
That's right.
keep
Jamie
in mind.
Foxx being in the hospital the other day is very weird too. But all of this is a very big conspiracy theory, and And that's the difficult part about it. Like you can't really say if it's all together or not. I do not think they could touch Jay-Z simply because the same reason why they can't really touch Puffy. Like you literally had to bring out a tape that I'm understanding was already bought by Puffy so that it never came out.
Yeah.
Right? So you literally have to go and show the world exposed to that degree. And I don't think there's many people who you can trap like that who's doing these type things. And one of the reasons why I feel as though they can't even arrest Puffy is because people like that, I know how politicians work where I from. And the whole game is who has what on who.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they will set you up to make sure that they have something on you so that you can never ever
Stay in their pocket.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So
You know, the next issue is we as black people, we probably the most forgiving culture on this earth.
oh, I forgot about Total. What a sec.
Total, there you go. That's another group. Total,
And
Yeah.
there you go. Danity Kane, remember?
Day 20.
Like day 21. Think of, hey, I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, man,
But,
Ruckus do it.
but we as black people, we're the most forgiving culture in the world with short memory span. This right here will blow over in about a year if you don't go to jail, and no one even remember this even happened.
People only remember it because we talking about it now. Probably
That
they
is
then
it.
forget.
That is it. People already forget that his house was raided a couple of months ago. I'm telling you.
But we
But
are
hey,
starved. I mean, I know that it's all about what is publicized and popularized, right? We are not exposed to the people that are actually doing good by us as a people or doing good, period. Like you don't talk about much of that. Even when it's time for elections, something I did notice though, they campaign a lot more on the evils of the competitor than the good of their own,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I noticed that Fox News again seems to be um, accepting of Donald Trump again. I see they saying good things about him now again after everybody was against him a minute ago. And my thing is as a really it's us against them in my mind. And when I say us against them, it's the people against people who are their whole entire existence is power,
Mm-hmm.
money and power.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said just now, Juan, I believe that's the demise of our people as a whole is that we passive,
yeah.
we forgetful, we forgiving, we nice. We only want to cook some good food, chill, laugh, crack some solid jokes. Like we want boys our gut laughing. That's what we
That's
want to
it.
do in
Sound
life.
like a good time.
Do any one of y'all know who Rampage
So I
Jackson is?
said,
Y'all know who Rampage Jackson is? The UFC fighter.
Rampage Saxon. I don't really know
No,
about the
Rampage
Saxon
Jackson.
super.
Anyway,
Oh,
that's
Jackson.
not
Okay.
important who he is. But he
hmm
made a very important point. He said that when he was younger and he was in the UFC fighting, when he was champion, right? He made a trip to Japan. Okay? And the
Huh?
Yakuza, we all know who the Yakuza is in Japan? Yakuza is
Jahus.
is the Japanese
Yakuza.
mafia.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay? They meet with him. And he said the leader of the Yakuza said one thing that always stuck out in his mind. He says, the Yakuza leader says, I never understand this one thing. He says, you people as black people have the most influential culture, number one. Everybody wants to follow you, number two.
hmm
Your style and influence of everything is, you know,
Everywhere.
everywhere. He said,
Mm-hmm.
but there's one thing that you guys don't possess, unity.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
He
Oh,
says it takes very little money to make
to do.
somebody turn the other way
Yep.
or betray your own people. He says in Japan, that doesn't happen. And
Right.
Black.
that always stuck out in my mind to a point that is kind of right. So
Yeah.
as a culture of people, we need to overcome that first and foremost. We don't stick together for shit.
Yeah.
I
And
mean, truly.
we always quick to dick ride, excuse my language, dick ride somebody else's culture
Mm.
before even trying to lock down our own and maintain and build our very own. You realize how powerful we are if we all agreed on one goal and just move as a unit? We can't be
Yeah.
stopped, but we can't agree on nothing for shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hmm.
It's true. I mean, that's how Malcolm was killed. Three black men walked up to him. He didn't even pull out his gun
You
because
see?
he said brother, and they killed him.
Boy, Dyson, listen, I promise you, bro, after this show, I get straight to the boat store, boy. I buy me a brand new
you,
boat. And
you know,
you know my boat gonna name, you know I call it?
What? What you can call it?
No hands. That's the name of my boat.
oh Lord.
Too much.
I cannot.
So again, another. I mean, I don't know, but I would like to call for more positivity being spread, emanating from us as a people. I know there are positive people doing part. I think this show is a positive show, right? I think we always look at ways in which, I mean, exposing the foolishness
Yeah.
and saying what's not, what should, especially when it comes to men, what's not acceptable for us. And I feel what Puffy did is just simply it's unacceptable.
Yeah.
I want all black men, and I don't know Denzel Washington personally, but I wish that well, I used to think the same thing about Bill Cosby. Um, it's just hurtful. I used to feel a certain way about Martin Luther King. You know, I think he was a role model until people start talking about his intimacies.
Womanizer.
Yeah. Um not that I find that so much of a bad thing, but just like in this Puffy situation, you have no man is perfect. We don't expect for nobody to be perfect. Let me start playing my background music because it
And he has
sounded like final words.
four daughters. That's just, ugh. But he could do that to somebody else's daughter.
Yeah.
Child.
Yeah.
Please.
I feel it like I was saying no man is perfect.
No.
But there's a time when you should understand, have an understanding of what you're doing wrong. Be remorseful for that. Say sorry, not when you get catch, but say sorry when you realize that what you did was wrong, and then move
Change your
forward and
behavior.
change your behavior. Do better. Sin no more. Sin no more. What you talking about, K Mark? What you mean? What's up? You know what's up.
Hey, y'all ain't hear Dr. Kent Mazad say we all kumbaya on the show with the effing. But Kent, kick rocks, but you ain't on the show today, but kick rocks. You late.
He talking about you and Ans getting along.
Kick
That's what he
rocks
talking
anyway, but you late, but you late. Kick rocks.
Yeah, the doc is out of meat. But yeah, that's what I want to see happen amongst us as a people, especially us men. When we wrong, and even if we don't think we wrong, then stand on that ground. One thing I hate is when criminals get catch and then start crying. What you crying for? You know what you was doing when you did it. You probably was doing it for a long time. Now you get caught. You cry. You sad. Oh, you what? No, say
Sad
I
because
did.
you get caught, not sad because you genuinely sorry. Like I said.
I have zero respect for that. I respect you more if you say, "Yeah, I did it.
Period.
This is what I did. This is what I wanted to do." And X, Y, take it as it is. Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
That's a man to me, right? Or a woman to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, final words, guys. Anything you want to say what you feel is that this show has led you to think about. Y'all
Keep
have
your
6
heart-
minutes.
That's all. Keep your
No,
heart to yourself.
Love it.
well, for me, ladies, be very, very careful who you invite in, because sometimes
The
you
devil
bound
wears
to be
Prada.
sleep. Not only that, you bound to be sleeping with the enemy. Real talk.
Some
when
people
the
don't
enemy
even like women.
and when the enemy come in, sometimes it's hard to get rid of that person. So be very careful. Be vigilant. Do your research on certain people, man, and all that glitters ain't gold. Take it from Big GP. Don't just because a person doing X, Y, and Z or have certain stuff going on, you don't know how they attain that. You don't even know how they maintaining that. And sometimes when you think from the outside, when you get in, it's so deep, you don't want no parts of that. Trust me when I tell you that.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
You know?
That's real talk. All right. Well, I was thinking, lady and gent, we coming up on a milestone for the Sup'm show, and I wanted to make a whole bunch of improvements on our presentation. But we'll talk more about that next week. But we will probably we're gonna get to, I'm thinking 90 shows and then take a short break for maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then go to the 100 episode and then start a whole new series. Is what I'm saying. But we know we've been discussing some things, so we're gonna get that all together now that school is on. I'm on break. I got one show coming up with the Baja Man. Oh, you're not on break yet?
No.
Damn. Sorry about that.
Keep in mind, Dyson, during this kind of time out the country. So, but I'll let you know wherever I at, and we definitely film or get on camera from where I'm at. So.
Right. So I'll make posts to the Instagram and the YouTube, Facebook page to let everybody know what's happening with the Sup'm show. We do appreciate you joining us, and you do have the Sup'm show at Gmail where you can send in topics that you want to talk about.
Ladies, I'm a married man. Don't be sending your requests and shit to the sup'mshow@gmail.com for Big JP. All right, Tyson, please. There you go. Oh, my boy, just know. Ladies, please don't be emailing the Sup'm show talking about, oh, Big JP, can you? Because I'm going to tell you no, and no. So don't even do it. Email us with topics that you want to speak about. Email us about things that we could improve on the show. And you can't improve this. It's already improved. But what I'm trying to say is just message us on stuff at the end of the show. Big JP got nothing for you. I don't want nothing for you. All right, go ahead.
Thank y'all for joining us. Y'all be safe. Don't be successful, but don't turn into Puffy. We got you ready on this Sup'm show. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Peace out, y'all. Take care of each other.
Y'all stay on.